When you've done something really big, like partnering in the Lockdown Challenge 2020, we can't but be super grateful.
We appreciate you.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Lockdown Challenge 2020. My name is Edet Otu. I'm the host of the Lockdown Challenge and as well the CEO of Testimonials. Last week, I have to sincerely apologize for the poor quality of last week's video. It is actually because of so many logistics and issues that we're trying to resolve concerning the Lockdown Challenge, and I eventually had no time to get a greater place to shoot the video. So I just had to shoot the video to save the time because I knew you would be waiting for me, and I do hope that you've accepted my apologies. And we're actually working in the background to make sure that things get better. And I told you that in my session, career and business success tips, that I will be considering a lot of tips that I will be, I'll be showing you a lot of tips to succeed in your career and your business. I talked about hard work last week, and as well I mentioned that throughout this period we'll be talking about hard work, goal setting, mentoring, association, routine review, and as well growth mindset. But all this we can't do it in a day, so I'd say I'm taking them one at a time. Last week I took hard work, and I told you the essence of hard work. I showed you how important it is for everyone to work very hard and not just hard work of doing more than you're supposed to do, but working smartly and working with people. So today I will be talking about something different, and that is goal setting and mentoring. Goal setting and mentoring. So let's go in. Let's talk about goal setting. What is a goal? A goal is just a target, the aim of what you want to achieve within a certain time. That's just what goal is. Goal is just something that you wish to achieve, the purpose in your mind, in your heart, that you wish to achieve after a certain time. So take for instance like a football match. The football match will be useless without the goalpost. So for a football match to be successful, there has to be a goalpost. And that goalpost, there is a time limit which you have to shoot your ball into that goalpost. So let's say the football match was 90 minutes and you shot your football, the ball into that goalpost after the 90 minutes. Trust me, even though you shot it in, it should be useless. It's just a useless goal. And you can only succeed if you shoot that goal in within that time limit. And so that's why goal setting is very important. But for you to shoot that ball into that goal post, you have to talk about your speed, your orientation. You have to, get past different obstacles and to get that goal in. So this is exactly what you're talking about today. And your goal setting has to take this format called SMART. SMART. It has to be specific, it has to be measurable, it has to be achievable, it has to be relevant, and it has to be time bound. Let's take specific for example. Your goal has to be simple that you need to know. Let's say like this: I need to have an A in my coming exam, A in 7 subjects. That's a specific goal. A non-specific goal, or a goal that is, has no direction, will be like this: I want to pass in the end. That goal is not specific. I want to pass all my exams in the end. No, a specific goal will be like, at the end of this month I want to earn $5,000 more, $1,000 more in my salary. That's a specific goal. Your goal has to be measurable. When you tell yourself a measurable goal has to be meaningful. It should be measured by time, by cash, and by quantity. And so you'll be telling yourself, oh, look, I have to increase by my financial worth by $1, by $2, by $3. So that goal is actually measurable. I need 2 more pairs of shoes to increase the number of shoes I'm wearing. It's a measurable goal because you know that you want extra 2 pairs of shoes. Your goal has to be achievable. But let's talk about this achievable goal. Who knows a goal that is achievable? It's not myself. You know what you can achieve based on your potential, based on a present potential, future potential, based on what you think. But even though they say goal has to be achievable, you don't have to limit yourself to a chewing gum goal, a goal that you don't can achieve it without feeling it. So you have to stretch yourself, even though you're setting an achievable goal or a goal that is attainable. Your goal has to be relevant. It has to be based, it has to be realistic, based on your present need. You don't set a goal to conquer the world overnight. It doesn't happen. Everyone wants to conquer the world. You have to be sure that, okay, look, this goal I'm going to set in the next 5 years, I'm going to conquer the world after I've conquered my city first. Or I have to achieve this A, B, C before I get to D. So your goal has to be relevant, it has to be realistic. Look at your resources and see how you'll be able to achieve that. We talk about time bound. Your goal, you should be able to measure your goal in months, in years, and all that. And then you see the deadline and say, look, by the end of this month, I'm going to, by the next 5 years, 3 years, 7 years, 8 years, I'm going to do this. But let's going back to setting a time-bound goal. We talk about goals. We have short-term goals. We have a medium-term goal, and we have long-term goals. We have daily goals as well. Daily goals, but at first you need to set that long-term goal first before you start to set the medium-term goal and the short-term goal of 1 year, short-term goal of 2 years, a long-term goal of 10, 15, 20 years. And you have daily goals and you have goals for every hour. What do you achieve? So it allows you to set out your time and straighten out your time. Let's talk about mentoring. A family mentor. You need a family mentor. You need a friend as a mentor. You need a colleague as a mentor. You need a spiritual mentor. You need a professional mentor. You see, the problem we have, some of us who are Christians or believers, is that when you want to seek a business advice, you seek a business advice from your pastor. And some of your pastors they don't have any business. And so there is no way you can, I know God can speak to someone, but trust me, you wouldn't trust a brother in the church, that is a prayer warrior in your church to fly a plane and fly you from one country to the other when he never learned flying. I'm sure you wouldn't want to do that. So there's the same mistake we made. So you need to choose your mentors or your support system wisely. Get the correct your support from the right people, and then you will succeed. You have professionals around you, you have people around you. Use this system and then you will succeed. This is how far I can go today. I do hope that you understand me. Goal setting, remember you have to set smart goals. Mentoring, remember you can use your family as a mentor, you can use your friends as a mentor, you can use a colleague as a mentor, you can get your pastors as a spiritual mentor if you need advice about spiritual things. And as well, professional mentor, people around your area of profession, you can use them as mentors, and then so doing you are going to achieve massive success. This is where I end it today. I thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Edet Otu. Testimonials de Dios. God bless you.